Hello everybody, this is LudiColt15 and welcome to a new Let's Play. A year ago I started doing Pokemon Leaf Green. And the main reason I did is because I wanted to try out a new Let's Play. And I don't think it was that bad. However, I am now in 2019 starting HeartGold. Why HeartGold, you ask? HeartGold has much more things than Soul Silver has. First off, virtual exclusives are a bit better if you ask me in this game than they are. That's just one thing. But honestly, I just like Ho more, and most people even play HeartGold. Though I was considering playing Soul Silver, just because not many people play Soul Silver, but like, I played Leaf Green, which is like technically the second, like in terms of whenever people mention both games of a certain game, they usually just mention, like, Fire and Leaf Green. Leaf Green's technically number 2 in there, and then HeartGold, Soul Silver, or Soul Silver number 2. I want to try out the first one of the two. And HeartGold's a lot more popular, like I said. But the main originally I was going to probably play Pokemon Gold, because I mentioned we go back a generation to a Let's Play. However, now I'm able to play on DS emulators, meaning I can actually play HeartGold, which is what I wanted to do. And unlike Leaf Green, I've done practice runs of these two, of HeartGold and Soul Silver. So I know what I'm doing for the most part. I feel like I have an idea of where I'm going to go ahead of time. And use different team members so I can understand what each Pokemon is capable of doing on their own. And their move pool as well. So I feel like I'm ready to take on a Let's Play. However, though, the time I'm recording right now, the main reason why there's no music right here is because, how do I put this? Right now I'm recording after I completed the full 39 minutes of gameplay. So expect me to not say much here, because now the main reason why there's no audio is because my video got copyrighted, blocked worldwide, so yeah, I'm planning to delete that video and then re-upload this once, because having issues with my first part, because that first part had the whole soundtrack here. So what I'm planning to do is just upload the same video, but with me talking or no intro. I'm still showing the intro, but like no music, basically. So yeah, what I'm gonna do right now is, because this game Drastic has like D-pads and touchpads, things like that. What I'm planning to do is just not show the D-pad here while you guys watch the intro, though you just watched it. And now I'm just going to go on to the next part, which I would say, next part. This is basically post 39 minutes. Yeah, on with the actual gameplay. So the game asks us if we should add any info, which I will not be doing that, obviously, because I'm pretty sure you guys know the rules of Pokemon games. Go through adventure, collect Pokemon the way through, conquer the league. I think you guys know this stuff. These games are much more different. Yawn! Huh? It's already become so bright outside. Sorry to keep you waiting. Who are you? Welcome to the world of Pokemon. Wow, I would have never guessed that. My name is Professor Oak, but everyone calls me the Pokemon Professor. Before we go any further, I'd like to tell you a few things you should know about this world. This world is widely inhabited by creatures known as Tracy's Pokemon Merrills. They're toxic, trust me. We humans live alongside Pokemon as friends, except Merrills, they're mortal enemies. At times we play together, and at other times we work together. What are you talking about? This was not supposed to be part of the script. Some people use their Pokemon to battle and develop closer bonds with them. I don't see any bonds with Meryl, especially if it's Tracy's Pokemon. Now, why don't you tell me a little bit about yourself? Here comes the question, boys. Are you a boy, or are you a girl? Won't you please tell me? So, I've done this question many times, and I certainly will not get it wrong today. I've gotten it right every time, not getting it wrong today. So you're a boy then? Of course I am. Please tell me your name. So originally when I was doing this, trying to do this with one zoom in, I wanted to do this so I can like surprise you guys what my name is, but might as well just come up with a name for this guy. I did this name before and I'm not regretting it at all. His name will be Glide. Since I watched a lot of speedruns, especially through Darby and back then, every time we got a gold split, chat would go Glud. So I'm just gonna call him Glud. So it's funny to make a little typo on purpose. Glad, are you ready? Oh, who lives in them? No, we're not making SpongeBob references today. Your very own tale of grand adventures about to unfold. Fun experiences, difficult experiences, there's so much waiting for you. Dreams, memes, adventure. Let's go to the world of Pokemon. Meryl's, I don't know. I'll see you later. No rivals to be found today. We're just gonna go start the adventure right now. Oh yeah, we can't pause. So this is our room. Glug, you need a better room someday. I'm on a new phone, so everything I'm used to like tapping on this drastic emulator, I'm not as good. But anyways, let's just move on. So this is our room. Could be a bit bigger. You can look at the window. Alright, no, you can't. In Gen 2, you would be able to look at the window and say, no, looking good today. And then I'd just be able to say looking good or something like that. Hey, look, it's Mom. Hi, Mom, I'm on TV. Hi, God, you're finally awake. Your friend Lyra was just here. My goodness, I sound like Toad. Let me try something else. She was playing hide and seek with her Meryl. Tracy Pokemon, I know, right? Oh, I almost forgot. Our acquaintance, Professor Elm, was looking for you. He said he had a favor to ask of you. You know where the lab is, right? It's right next door to us. By the way, do you have everything you need to go out? Here, use this bag to carry things. You're gonna get carried by this thing, trust me. This is your trainer card. What did it name you Glud? Man, I'm a horrible mother. Here you can save a record of your progress. These are also rather helpful. Just try touching the buttons and you'll know what to do in no time. Alright, thanks, Farmer. The only one of these that matter to me is the options right here, because now I can talk fast. It's official. I'm gonna do this run set. I was debating on doing a shift, but you know, because I played these games at least twice, practice runs, I feel like I'm ready to take on actual Pokemon game with set. I don't know, I just feel like it's time for me to do it. It'll be more of a challenge for me. So I'm gonna do set only. Alright, good. The bag. Thanks, Mom. Oh my god, I want to go back to my room. Mom's gonna ground at me again. Why, Mom? Here's her trainer card. Darn, I'm looking really good today. At the time of recording and time of the adventure, yep, it's June 3rd is when I started my day. So unlike the other games, you can actually see what day I'm recording or what day it is. Here's our ID card number. 18,630, 18636, and our money. Look, it's a gym leader. We can already tell which one's which. And trades, link battles, none of that's gonna happen because we're on an emulator. We cannot trade. Unless we can do hacking. But like I said, my goals of these runs are to never like take advantage of the full cheats I can get. Ill Tracy Pokemon, get away from me. Oh great, it's Lyra. Mirrors, get away. I just said I hate Tracy Pokemon. I'm just kidding. I'm gonna be honest. I did use a Meryl during one of my practice runs, but I'll get into that later. Now, while I walk around, let me explain why I picked HeartGold in particular. First off, it's probably the most popular of the two. Like most people, I see many people play HeartGold. I was debating to do Soul Silver, but it's because most people don't play the game. This is also Lyra's father, or Ethan's father. His actual real name is Ethan, but like, come on, it's better off being gold. Look, it's Lyra. Cloud, Professor Elm was looking for you. Did you get his lab Pokemon? I probably forgot to talk with her, but I was just busy complaining about Tracy Pokemon. But regardless, I was gonna play Soul Silver because one, I like Lugia more than Ho-Oh. That's one thing. And second, not many people play Soul Silver. So I wanted to pick Soul Silver because of that, but last minute I decided to go HeartGold just because Leaf Green is technically the second version, and HeartGold is technically like the first. Like, you know, it's Fire Red, Leaf Green, Fire Red's first, and Leaf Green second. Like, they were coming out the same day, obviously, but like, you kind of get what I'm saying, right? That's why I picked HeartGold, because like the names, like when comparing the two, like HeartGold is usually mentioned first. And also, let's be honest, I feel like the version exclusives here are better, even though I feel like version exclusives don't matter. The main reason why I also originally picked this is because I wanted to use a certain Pokemon team that I already used in my practice run that I'm not going to use again. So yeah, it's also one thing. I heard Professor L discovered some new Pokemon. Oh darn. Would have never guessed that in my life. It's so awkward playing on a Samsung 10. That's the device I'm using, so expect a couple screw-ups. Pikachu's an evolved Pokemon. Wait, he's adopted? This fact was first discovered by Professor L. Indeed he was. I was amazed. So think about why I love HeartGold Soul Silver. These games are so fun to play, but there's so many more features that you can find in this game that you can in other games. And also, I like visiting Johto from time to time. Wasn't a big fan of Gen 2 games, but HeartGold Soul Silver are very fun Johto games. That does not mean Gen 2 is my favorite Gen though, because Gen 2 has quite a lot of flaws. It just makes Gen 4 look better, not Gen 2. Because some people always say like, oh, my Johto, like, Gen 2 is my favorite because of HeartGold Soul Silver. Those are Gen 4 games. They're just remakes of Gen 2 games. You like my bag, get away from me. So let me go, oh my god, like I said, I'm used to, I'm on a Samsung 10, so I'm used to doing stuff I could do on my own. So let's go see where I haven't been. Let's go talk to that guy stalking our professor. Is he gay or something? So, this is the famous L Pokemon Lab. Hey, don't you sound familiar? What are you staring at? Falcon Kick. Alright, let's go get her started now. Oh, me, I'm at the back of the room. Oh, don't mind me. I'm just doing some experiments here. Oh, cool. Let's move on. Pretend we never saw him. Hi, God. I've been waiting for you. Do you know anything about my research? As you know, Pokemon are carried in Pokeballs these days. Unless you're like Ash, who has his Pikachu out in the front all the time. And Team Rocket's Meowth. Before the Pokeball was invented, people often used to walk with Pokemon. So we get to be Ash Ketchum and walk with our #1 Pokemon. Just like your friend Lyra does. Pokeballs are great because you can carry many Pokemon. But walking with Pokemon must have some advantages. It could have something to do with how Pokemon grow or evolve, so I'm going to give you Pokemon. Can you walk beside this Pokemon outside of its Pokeball to see if this brings any special feelings or bonds between people and Pokemon people? The device over there has some Pokemon you could choose from. And here we are, we get to pick our starter now. Oh hey, I got an email. Okay. Hey listen, I have this acquaintance that people call Mr. Pokemon. He keeps finding weird things and raving about his discoveries. Anyway, I just got an email from him saying that this time it's real. It's probably another Pokemon egg, but we're still so busy with our Pokemon research. Wait, I know. You can go in our place, right? Can we trust you to go? You can choose one of the Pokemon over there. So here we are. Now we get to pick our starter Pokemon. Oh. Let's get it. Also, I love that feature. We can walk around with Pokemon. That's one thing you can do in most games, in this game that you can't in others. Unless Let's Go Pikachu, Let's Go Eevee didn't came out, but like, yeah. Let's pick our starter now. So what starter am I going to pick, guys? Let's find out. Here are our starter Pokemon. No shiny first. I'm sorry, I've been wondering when I'm gonna get another shiny because on my own I've been able to catch actual shinies. Like I feel like I mentioned it on my last video on Leaf Green. But yeah, let's go over this. So one thing I'm gonna do in this Let's Play, I'm gonna try to do that. Alright, you all know the Let's Player Trigger Conroy, right? Well, he's done Pokemon Bios before, and this is 2019, and unfortunately, I'm still not very good at editing, but like, I'm trying. But because he never played HeartGold Soul Silver, he played Crystal and like made their comparisons to HeartGold Soul Silver, but never actually played those games because I don't remember why. I don't think he ever like owned those games, or maybe he lost them. I don't know. All I know is he lost Fire Red. That's all I know. Like his file after he completed it a while ago. I have no idea, but like. He never played HeartGold Soul Silver, and I plan to make bios of the Pokemon that like in Pokemon in this case, so I can give my own comparison as well, my opinions as well. So I'm gonna try. All right. So what I'm doing is, yes, I will be putting pictures in front of the Pokemon and then moving on from there. Let's get started now. So as I talk, I'm gonna have the Pokemon show up. I'm going to be showing the Pokemon, the number below the name, the egg group of the name of the egg group, the picture of the Pokemon, the type. Below it will be the level it evolved. I don't have the name of the Pokemon, but I have the sprite of the Pokemon because I want you guys to find out on your own what Pokemon it evolves into. And I'm just giving you the picture and the level instead, or some other method. But regardless, I am doing battles. There's also abilities I'll be listing somewhere in the top right, depending if they have a second ability. And then I'm also showing the catch rate, depending if it's a gift, starter, actual catch rate, Pokemon gender, and stats. Not in numbers, not in bars, unfortunately. But regardless, that's how it's going to work. So let's get started. First off, we have Chikorita. I'm going to be going this from the top of my head, by the way, so here we go. Chikorita is a tough Pokemon to recommend in the Johto games. It is easily known as the worst of the three for obvious reasons. On one side, I can already give you a couple positives. Like, it's a tanky starter, that's solid, but what makes it even better is that, if I'm correct, I don't remember what level, but early on, it will learn Razor Leaf, a strong move to have early on in the games. Like, really, 55 power with a high crit ratio. That's really strong. But the big downside about having the Chikorita is that you'll be fighting a lot of flying bug types early on, even some poison types to add in. And it's really tough to recommend. Sorry, something happened. Anyways. Yeah, like I was saying, you'll be finding a lot of bug, flying, and poison types to the point where it's really hard to recommend for this thing. And most of the gym leaders are also, like, Chikorita has a hard time battling majority of the gym leaders. And later on, it won't be that bad because you'll find out what happens after the Pokemon League. But yeah, it's easily known as the worst to pick. And also, top of that, most people, in single players wise, usually do not want tanky Pokemon unless they're really good tanky and offensively in one thing. And by, like, you get my idea. Like, let's say there are physical and special, physical or special only Pokemon. So, moving on, Chikorita learns a lot of moves that support its tankiness. Light Screen, Reflect, even some status element moves like Poison Powder, stunts like Poison Powder, like stuns like that. Unfortunately, the other grass move it learns besides Razor Leaf is Solar Beam at near the 60s when it's fully evolved. That's really bad. I don't remember what else this thing can learn other than Aromatherapy. Yeah. If you want other grass moves like Seed Bomb and Energy Ball, well, you're screwed on those moves first off, because I'll talk about why it's like hard to obtain those moves. But regardless, this thing is really hard to recommend. And it's not even like, it's known as one of those worst starters. I don't even think it's that bad. I used one, by the way, but it wasn't easy because I was stuck. Grass just doesn't do well in Johto in general. Like, I don't think it's that bad. It's just not as good as, like, majority of the starters. In fact, I'd say it's even worse than Superior in single player. Superior has its own issues in Black and White that you can resolve easily. But yeah, Chikorita is not very good, unfortunately. Hard to recommend. But, yeah. Next up is Cyndaquil, widely known as the best of the Johto stars to pick for many reasons. As for the things it can get, well, it's a fire type. It learns good fire moves, gets Flame Wheel around the... I don't remember when it gets it, but around the mid-something. But before it evolves in final form, it does learn Lava Plume, which is an 80 power fire move that has a 30% chance of burning. That's a good move to have. And then, after it evolves, fully evolves at level 36, yeah, it's going to be the latest of the three to evolve. So I should forgot to mention, Chikorita goes through a normal starter evolution, and 1632 is the normal starter evolution. But, well, no, that's like the Bulbasaur one, but Cyndaquil is the longest one. It evolves the earliest in the mid-stage of level 14, but 36 it evolves, is the latest of the Johto starters. But regardless of what I'm saying, it learns Flamethrower at level 42 when it's fully evolved. But the best thing about Cyndaquil is that it learns a move not many Pokemon can learn fully evolved. It learns Eruption, a move that has 150 base power and decreases the less HP you have. That's a really good move to have. Even for single player, it's good to have. Though most people will probably just take the normal flamethrower or even lava plume. But this thing can work as a mixed attacker. It does its job well. But the main reason why I feel like people take it is that there aren't many other good fire types you'll find. Especially if you play gold and silver. If you play gold and silver, I feel like the village is like the only fire type you can get. Or at least like one of the viable ones. Because 2 Pokemon in gold and silver games wouldn't fully evolve before the Elite Four. One of them you wouldn't be able to attain until you have at least 8 gym badges. And then there's also, the only other one left would be a Sun Fire type and Burn Tower. And the other legendaries, which I don't feel like everyone uses legendaries. But yeah, just wanted to point that out. But anyway, Cyndaquil is definitely the best to pick. It goes well against some gym leaders and does okay with the rest. Trust me, it's the best to pick and the most popular to pick as well. Last and certainly not least, we have Totodile. Totodile is the balance. I say it's like the median between the two. Not the worst, but not the best. However, back in Gold and Silver, I don't think Totodile was very good. But in this game, Totodile is actually viable to the point where some people say it's actually the best starter to pick. Not exactly my opinion, but I don't mind because Totodile, I think it's time I should talk about the physical special split. The physical special split is easily one of the best things Pokemon games have ever added. Now, before, all damaging type moves would be calculated or would be considered physical specials based on their types. So let's say like electric, fire, water, and grass. All those moves back in the early gens were special. But in like moves like rock moves, all ghost moves, all poison moves would be considered physical back in Gen 3. But now in this game, if it's something like punching, scratching, or physical contact, biting, or something like that, it's gonna be physical. And then if it's like shooting a beam or some sort of special move that would like shoot something out, a pulse, a beam, a pulse, something like that, shooting stuff, yeah, it's gonna be special. And Totodile has a good physical attack set once fully evolved as well, that is. And there are a lot of moves that complement it with. Though some of the other good moves it does get that are stab or really powerful moves do not come until the late levels. Early on, it can learn Bite, which is a pretty good move to have. And then once it gets almost fully evolved, it'll be able to get moves like Ice Fang, which isn't very good as Ice Punch. But Ice Punch is very hard to get in this game. Or teach someone Ice Punch anyway. Regardless, yeah, it gets Ice Fang, which is an alright move to have at the very least. It gets Crunch 2 levels after it's fully evolved. And it gets Superpower in the late levels. And then other moves like Aqua Tail and Thrash. Yeah. Regardless, Totodile is more viable than ever in this game. Not gonna lie, it's much more better and can learn some other moves that are physical, like Waterfall, and then some other fighting rock moves that it still can learn, like Brick Break, Rock Slide, you know those stuff. Totodile is definitely not a bad option for a starter. Now, it's time to figure out which of these 3 I was gonna pick. Let's eliminate Chikorita, because I'm not picking it already. But I have Cyndaquil and Totodile. Totodile I have never used, so I'm gonna go for it. No, I wanted to pick him in this Let's Play. In fact, I should have picked him in my practice run. But the main reason why is because I already used a water type in my last Let's Play, so it's better off if I pick a different type. So yeah, I'm gonna pick Cyndaquil. I know it's a popular pick. In fact, most of my team is going to have some popular Pokemon, or at least half of my team, but the other half, or like, most of my team is going to be popular Pokemon, but like not every Pokemon you see in Let's Plays in particular. But yes, I'll be picking Cyndaquil. And yeah, I honestly don't have any other fire types I want to use, though you can obtain another fire type in this game in particular. Alright, let's start naming our starters. So Cyndaquil is our starter because, well, what other fire type am I going to really pick? And the name I'm giving it officially is Solar. I'm uppercasing the names, by the way. I honestly want to do that. Solar is the name I'm going to give it. Sorry I rambled on for a bit long, but it's all going to be part of the bios I'm going to be adding later on. Well, I'm going to do bios just like before I even move. I'm going to be going over Pokemon while I can. Or I might actually continue. I don't know. All I know is I'm going to put the bios on top of the videos. The reason I'm doing bios is because I feel like I want to try something Charmander did, though it's not as good. So how do you like Welcome to Pokemon? It's not bad, is it? I think you leveled up a bit too long, if you ask me. You can take it all the way to Mr. Pokemon's house. If your Pokemon gets hurt, you should heal it with this machine. It's so easy to use. Just check your PC on my the PC on my desk. Mr. Pokemon goes everywhere and finds rarities. So what is this, My Little Pony? His house is past Cherry Grove City. Go north a little past Cherry Grove. I'm counting on you, Glad. And with us, we can start the... Glad, I want you to have these to help with your task. Potions, cool. Well, they are helpful for this early part of the game because you can't really heal. Pokemon are weak in the beginning. Don't hesitate to use a potion if you think yours isn't in danger. And thus now we got our... Sure, we can continue our adventure. Tracy Pokemon, back off. I got a fire type and it's weak to water. Clan! So you picked a Cyndaquil. That's the cute Pokemon to have. You bet you are right with that. When you walk with it, it'll become more friendly. You should turn around and talk to it sometimes too. Oh, that's right. Why don't you show it to your mom? See ya. I'll show it to my mom once I get done with the Mr. Pokemon thing. It won't be that bad. Alright, before I go, I'm gonna check Cyndaquil's nature. Timid! Oh, I should talk about natures in this game, yeah. Natures still are back, obviously. You can see a type over there as well. But one thing about this game, you can see the natures. You can see like the buffs and nerfs of natures. So one thing you can already see is that attack gets low, is that if the stat you see is red, that means that stat increases. If that other stat is blue, that means it's decreasing. In this case, timid is a plus speed minus attack. Which, I don't think that's very good. That is not very good to get, if you ask me, just because I will have at least one physical move on this thing in the end, and the fact that I'm losing attack does not help, especially since I'm battling early game Pokemon with my tackle only right now. So that is not a very good nature to get. Oh, in the end it might be better. I don't know. Also, I got my star, you didn't. Oh, some girl stopping me. Wait, Glad. Wait a sec. What's going on? Oh, I gotta go talk with my mom anyway. Cool, sure. But yeah, that's something you can see with the natures now. Unfortunately, that is not a very good nature to get, if you ask me. Though speed isn't that bad of a stat. You can check the bios to what I mean by. I might go over the other starters' evolutions once like they reach the level they'll normally evolve. Depends if I really do want you guys want to see it. If any of you guys are seeing this anyway. But yeah, Mom's gonna give us something cool, Pokegear. I know how to use it. This is a way to get rematches in this game instead of the VS Seeker. Darn, I'm gonna miss the VS Seeker. I remember how, don't worry. Yeah, it's so easy to make phone calls. Just dial up the number, stalk them all day. That's what you do. And with that done, I think we can start our adventure finally. Hey, 1 second. Oh man, come on. I just want to go. Finish the episode today. I was completely forgot about this. Here, I'll give you my number. I can go stalk him now. Yay! I'll call you up if anything comes up. Now, with that done, we can start our adventure in Route 29. There are some wild Pokemon, but I will not be going over them because I do not have any Pokemon. First step, and we already encounter a Pokemon. Let's go, me. Let's go, me. Sentret, new Pokemon. There are 100 new Johto Pokemon in this game, and yeah, we don't need to talk about all of them. Even for a timid Cyndaquil, it's not so bad for damage output. Then again, I feel like it would have been half if it wasn't timid. I keep saying adamant, which is a better. Adamant is not a good nature for this thing, because this thing usually goes special time. Now I'm debating if I should not to use the physical move I wanted to give it in the end. So what I'm gonna be doing is fighting these early game Pokemon. I will be fighting so I can get some experience to level up before I even get past Cherry Grove City. It's every time I walk into a patch of grass, I'm gonna find a wild Pokemon. That's so dumb. And a level 4 Pidgey at worst. I'm gonna tackle again. See, it's like only doing a quarter damage, and my defenses are the same. Tackle is still the weak 35 power, 95 accuracy move. It's not Gen 5 tackle where it never misses and it's got buffed to 50. Though I think it got nerfed. I don't remember after that. Alright, he got the miss. Cool. 95 accuracy. The Source Mail, yeah. So I should tell you about my team for Johto, what I'm planning to do with my team. I'm just gonna flat out be clear with this. It's gonna be a Johto only team. Because most people don't tend to do like regional teams. So Johto Pokemon only. That's one thing you should know. Johto Pokemon only. That's like the first rule I should mention. Now, if a Pokemon is Kanto but can evolve into a Johto Pokemon, I will use it. If a Pokemon is like Johto, like a baby, but can evolve into a Kanto or Sinnoh Pokemon, not using it. I'm being clear with that because I feel like I need to be clear with that anyways. So I will not be going over Pokemon until I get my Pokeballs, that is. I'm only doing it because like it's saving me a bit of time, so I'll continue new bios later on. I'm gonna risk it. Good. I was like, if I miss and he gets a critical hit, I'm already lost. I have to do the whole thing again. I'm gonna heal right now just because I'm a coward. Call me a coward you want. I'm gonna heal. Oh, I should mention one rule that I know I'm already gonna even mention before someone else says something else. There is one of my team members I repeat, will be a post-game member. So after the league, I will have one team member. One of my team members is gonna be a post-game, or at least like after Elite 4, I mean, the first Elite 4. So I will have 5 team members before I even get to Elite 4. So I will have some sort of temporary member, just so I can have against the whole league, so I'm not full league with just 5. I don't know, just so you know, I will have one team member that is post-game only. Let's just move on already, because I'm already like doing as much work as I can. I want to take a break, so I save my record progress. Darn, it's so weird playing with the Samsung Tang DS emulator. Centrit. Also, I know I keep saying also, but it's true when I say I'm gonna be like saying what Pokemon are usually not recommended, because not gonna lie, a lot of Johto Pokemon are really weak. Like, they're almost unusable for the most part. I'm not lying when I say that too. Like, most of the Johto Pokemon are not very good to use. So it's gonna be even harder for me to make a team of Johto. And on top of that, I can't even trade because this is ROM, so yeah. I'm stuck with no trading, so I can't use stuff like Scizor, Steelix. I can't use those guys. I'll get that thing later. Let's just move on. So here we are. We went to this old man's house. You're a rookie trainer, aren't you? I can tell. It's okay. Everybody's a rookie at some point. If you'd like, I can teach you a few things. Okay, then follow me. Oh, why I'm so fast? Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot that you weren't wearing the running shoes. I'll try to go as slow as possible, so try keeping up. This is a Pokemon Center. They heal your Pokemon in no time at all. You'll be relying on them a lot, so you better learn about them. He isn't wrong. Most single players use Pokemon Centers like all the time. This is a Pokemon Mart. They sell Pokeballs for catching wild Pokemon and other useful items like healing antidotes. Route 30 is out this way. You know where you need to go right now? Trainers will be battling their Pokemon there. If you go a little farther, you'll find Mr. Pokemon's house. This is the sea, as you can see. Some Pokemon are found only in water, and that's something you will not be doing until you complete the Forest Gym Leader, or you get your Forest Gym badge. There is my house. For your effort keeping up with me, I'll give you running shoes. They're still warm, don't worry. Don't act like, they're... Got ya! Didn't I? Don't worry, these are brand new. New shoes that you can use on your own now. You can just tap on the bottom, you get the idea. You can also hold B, but... So on the plus side of this game, I don't have to hold B the whole time. I can start running now. I press the button and then I can now move on. Now we're gonna go into this lady. Into the lady. Now we're going to this house. We're going to get smeared to battle and change its form. Oh, that's called evolution, pal. I heard that each Pokemon has its own nature and has its own something to do with Pokemon stats. Yeah, like I said, my Cynicals are timid. That's not very good. But at the same time, it isn't as bad as it could have been. It's not jolly. If it were jolly, that would have been a bad nature. You can't really do much in HeartGold City. We could just talk to these NPCs. You're trying to see how good you are, the Pokemon trainer. You better visit the gyms. Get good.
Well, they're going to be a gym leader. I make my Pokemon battle my friends, make it tougher. Together.
So there really isn't much I can do here. I can go to the Pokemart right now and buy stuff. I cannot buy Pokeballs. I'm gonna buy like at least 3 antidotes. The reason why is because there are a lot of... In Soul Silver, I would at least do that because you're going to be fighting a lot of poison types. Though HeartGold, maybe I should not buy them because HeartGold doesn't have many poison types early on. You'll see why. Right, I can't really do much here anyway. I'm just going to talk to the NPCs. You can do this PC here to use to change box with Pokemon. Once you get a full team anyways. Right now, I'm definitely going to heal. Good morning, welcome to the Pokemon Center. You get the idea. So now we got hit healed. I think we're gonna end the episode now because I feel like I've gone a bit too long. But before we end the episode, we need to go talk to this guy again because he's gonna show up right now. Made it! Forgot about one thing. There's another token for me. Take it. The map card. You can now use to look at the map, which is the best part I can get from this guy. So now we can just look at the map all around we want now. Now we got the map done, we can start our journey. We have Mother Professor on our phone, and then we have the map here. We have a long way to go, but in the end, there are some new areas, by the way, in HeartGold and Silver. Like these are new areas here. Far Zone, we got Battle Frontier, and then where this place is, Mountain Silver, which is going to be like a last destination in general. Yeah. It's going to be a long Let's Play all summer. In fact, I wanted to start the Saturday, June 1st, but I couldn't. Anyways, 32 minutes. Jeez. Alright. This has been Ludicolo15. This may be like a 35-minute part video, but I'm relying for the rest of the Let's Play to be a bit quicker. I don't know, it's going to take a long Let's Play. It's going to be like at least 60 parts or something like that. I have no idea. But this has been Ludicolo15, and next time we're going to take on Route 30. Don't worry, saving all idea doesn't occur much in this game because it's only this once, and then it's going to start just doing saving data instead of saving a lot of data. So next time we'll be doing Route 30 and potentially catch our second team member. See you guys next time for more. Hopefully I can get this part done anyway. Later.